Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
All right, it's a beautiful afternoon from our from me to our viewers. I remain Femi Bakare, and it's so fantastic to have you guys back once again. And I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Yes. So today let's take a look at let's dissect this issue of celebrities calling out their colleagues on social media. I mean, how do these people really feel? How do you feel when you call out your colleague on social media? There are so many ways you could have go about it. It's either by phone call, WhatsApp, message, mail, and so many other instances. And it's one of those reasons why Basketmouth deem it fit to say that it is totally disrespectful to call out each other on social media. So are you telling me that if there was no if there was no existence of social media and the likes, is there no other ways through which you could have reached out to your colleague? Okay, for example, let us look at the issue of Rema and DJ Neptune that just happened recently. I was here last week to point out the issues why Rema had to call out DJ Neptune on some issues. And one of those factors is because Rema got featured on DJ Neptune's forthcoming album, and DJ Neptune released the song without Rema's consent, and Rema took it upon himself to call out DJ Neptune on social media, to drag him on social media. That, bro, you have to take that song. Why would you have released the song without my consent? Blah, 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 blah. What happened? And it doesn't really go well with DJ Neptune because you didn't even hear from it. It was later this morning that I read that Rema has reached out to DJ Neptune just to plead. DJ Neptune was so matured in handling this case. So matured. Because it was matured in the sense that he didn't reply. Neither did he even give social media any insight of what is going on between him and Rema. He was so matured about it. There are other ways through which he could have reached out to Rema. That, bro, the way you are handling this issue, the way you are taking this issue is not going to favor us. It's not going to help. And Rema did what? He came out plain to apologize publicly, just the way he had done to drag him on social media. There are so many instances like that, several instances in which we have encountered on social media. Senseless topics, senseless dragging. Just want to chase clout. And it is mostly common between the celebrities. I mean, which common man will do that kind of thing? People just want to chase clout. And somebody somewhere just said the way basketball is saying it, that it's so disrespectful to call out your colleague on social media is the same way it's chasing clout as well. There are other ways through which you could have reached out to your colleagues. How can you come to social media and be disraising people up and down? It is mostly common, I'm sorry to say this, it is mostly common between Tonto Dike and Bobrisky. Check it out. If Bobrisky did not drag Tonto Dike on social media, Tonto Dike will come on social media to drag Bobrisky over senseless issue. It is so rampant. So rampant. And I would like to suggest a means, a way through which all these our celebrities could just reach out to each other without disturbing the public atmosphere. If there's any issue bothering you, in which your colleague or your partner must have, done to you, and you got angry about it, there are ways through which you could have reached out to that colleague. You say, bro, guy, babe, I don't know the kind of names you people call yourself. What you did earlier on is so annoying. Then the person will apologize. Phone call, SMS. In fact, social media these days have become so flexible that you can reach out to one another, even if you are in abroad. Text, WhatsApp, all those things, they are there. And the thing that they do that really trigger me most is when you people buy houses on the island, or you buy car, or you sign endorsement deals and all that. I'm not saying that it is not all of you that don't know how to make use of the social media, but some people don't just know how to make use of it. Some make use of it in a matured way, and I don't just want to call names. Some people make it, most especially some of these are performing artists. It is so good to the extent that they use it to announce their upcoming shows in the US, UK. Example is Wizkid. Wizkid is on his UK tour, and he's just carrying his fans along by announcing it on the social media, giving them updates of what is up to. The same thing with Davido. Several artists like that. Most of these people know how to use the social media, while some don't know how to make use of the social media. Like I said, I won't mention names. If you have issues, drop it on the comment section. We'll go there and tackle it out. So Wizkid, the likes of Wizkid, Baba, even Basket Mouth, even recently Brother Shaggy is in Sierra Leone for his show. In fact, you need to see the way those people, those guys out there, you think that is Nigeria or Lagos, just to say. See how crowd came out to, just to show love to Brother Shaggy. Same thing with Wizkid in the UK. He sold out 20,000 capacities. A lot of fans. They have whites too. On a normal day, all this white, they like work like anything. You know how to put the show on Monday. Go and check it out on Instagram now. On a Monday morning, when people are supposed to be at work, they were still there to show, massive and crazy support for Wizkid. Check out what Gabriella Union said to Wizkid now. Said she has to be there for his December concert. A lot of crazy, these are people that knows how to make use of the cyberspace. Not that you bought a pair of shoes today and you snap it, a celebrity for that matter, you snap it and put it up on the social media. I bought this shoe for so amount of dollars. For God's sake, who cares? Who cares? You bought clothes, you bought wristwatch and all those fancy things. You put it up on social media. You just keep occupying the social media unnecessarily. And you expect people not to drag you, not to call you out. It is what Basket Mouth said. He said it's so disrespectful to call out, your fellow on the social media. Of course, when you begin to, it goes in two ways. Of course, when you begin to do some silly things on social media, of course, your mates, your colleagues, they will call you out no matter what. Even the fans too, they will tag you, they will drag you. You have to know how to make use of the social media in a matured way. Not you just tagging, doing all unnecessary shows. just for clout chasing. Some people, they can tag, they can drag anybody unnecessarily on the social media. They can do anything just for clout chasing. Okay, now recently, what was she called now? Cynthia Morga is dragging Davido over an issue that has been of how many years ago now. The first thing he did was to gather money for the orphanage home. The people were even saying, Davido tried this and that, blah blah blah, but it doesn't still goes well with some people, despite the fact since Morgan had to come out that how can you be doing this and that. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't just make sense to me. So I'll have to come to the end of this show. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Try and drop your comment on the comment section. Follow us at Facetv. Subscribe to our channels at Facetv. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV